Hello, I'm Super Orange Cat, and here I am with some South Park related news. One thing I've noticed during this season that's been pretty absent from other seasons is the ability for South Park to retain its audience throughout the season. Now, here, what I'm showing here is the Wikipedia listing for the episodes so far from season 23. And one thing I like to note is, especially after you look at the first four episodes of the season, which in themselves have pretty alright ratings, you have this period starting from Integrity Farm's Halloween special onward, where you have the almost the same, in effect, when you get to Board Girls, an increase in ratings. At least this is in terms of viewership, total viewership. Now, what advertisers are looking for is the viewership from 18 to 49. However, I've seen that this correlates pretty one to one, pretty evenly with total viewership. So I think that in this case it is representative. But what I like to point out here is just how much it's retained this season. If you go to episode one, Mexican Joker, it got a 0.92, as in 920,000 people watched it when it came out and same night recordings. And when you get to Board Girls, it's 850,000. That means over the course of six episodes, you've had a drop of only 70,000 viewers. Over one season, that's impressive for how little it's dropped. And I have one theory, and it's the simple fact that people generally have enjoyed the season more than recent seasons. And this is something that I've felt too. Although honestly, I feel the last couple episodes have been weaker. I still feel that as a body of work, this season's been one of the best in recent memory. And it's something like I can still point out one or two things in each episode I really will enjoy. And all seven of these episodes so far, I can see myself willingly watching when it's on TV. So, again, like I said, and I think it's just impressive episode quality. And there's various like explanations and beliefs a lot of people have for why this season is better, some differing from each other. But I digress. It just looks like in general people really enjoyed the season. People really love this season. And as a source of comparison, I also pulling up here the Wikipedia listing from season 22's episode, so 1 year ago. And you have the season begin with Dead Kids, which pulled in over 1 million viewers, which is like, well, that's more than how Mexican Joker pulled in. But at the same time, you have to take into account the concept of cable cutting, where you have streaming becoming more and more of a prevalent force, and also you have the concept of just cable TV in general is dying out. And I've covered this in my Toonami videos and ratings, but you should expect over time overall viewership and ratings to decrease as time goes by. However, one thing I like to note is if you go from the first episode here, Dead Kids, which was about the school shooting epidemic, and go to the seventh episode, Nobody Got Cereal, which was the second part of a two-parter about man, bear, pig / global warming, you will see a drop of 270,000 viewers. So comparatively, you have had during a season 270,000 people drop in season 22, but only 70,000 people drop in season 23. And again, season 22, I thought overall really wasn't a bad season, although I didn't think there was many strong episodes in this season. And from what I can tell, people generally were more also mixed on season 22 in general. And I digress here. And if you look, just like compare about total viewership from episode 7 from this season and last season. So we're comparing Nobody Got Cereal and Board Girls. Nobody Got Cereal got 820,000 viewers. Board Girls got 850,000 viewers. So that means if you're going year to year with the same episode number in the season, the ratings have increased by roughly 30,000 viewers same night live and same night recordings, which is just, like I said, absolutely amazing considering how the general trend in television, especially on cable, is a decrease in viewership because of cable cutting. Note, none of this is including numbers from Hulu. So, and like I said, if you're following the theory that people are watching more streaming, then it's also very reasonable to believe that the streaming numbers, since I believe South Park new episodes debut the next day on Hulu, I might be wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong on that. We might also have seen an increase in that from season to season, since that's what general logic would believe. So it appears that this late in the show's history, in the 23rd season, we might be seeing a phenomenon where South Park is becoming more popular and more relevant again. And that's just something impressive. That's something you won't see with any other show. If you look at any of the really, really longer running shows, let's talk about Simpsons. Simpsons dying off. No one honestly really cares about it anymore. Family Guy. I think Seth MacFarlane's actually allegedly been intentionally trying to get the show canceled. And also, people don't really care about Family Guy as much anymore. And other shows like that, too. It's like, I can't think of another show, at least in the United States, that's this late in the game becoming more popular again. And that's like this impressive phenomenon, very admirable because I mean it's like if a zombie decided to like become normal human again. Like it's just amazing to see. But what do you guys think? Like I said earlier, I'm anticipating tomorrow we will have the press release from Comedy Central about Wednesday night's episode. What do you think that episode's going to be about? Leave your guesses down below. What's your opinions on South Park this season? I love reading your comments in the comment section. If you like this video, if you want more South Park news content, please like this video, please subscribe, and of course hit that notification button. I am Super Orange Cat. And that is all.